12 success secrets revealed by famous billionaires. Being successful in this or that way is what we all want to achieve. From Mark Zuckerberg to Elon Musk, following their simple success principles is guaranteed to change your life for the better. Note that we've hidden 3 light bulbs, symbols of bright side, in between the tips. Be the first to find them and share your discoveries in the comments. Number 12. Find your goal and formulate it correctly. Steve Jobs did not want to release a phone. His goal was a phone that could function as a computer but was easy to use. Your goal should be specific. For example, you like to bake cakes, and you would like to do it more often and get some profit out of it. I want to bake cakes for money is an incorrect way to formulate your goal. The right goal would be to open a bakery where my cakes will be sold. If you dream of a world tour, it will be wrong to set a goal, I want to travel the world. It's a wish, not a goal. The right formulation would be, I want to earn $20,000 for my travels. Number 11. Make a plan and follow it. How are you going to travel around the world? What kind of transportation are you going to use? What will be your route? When are you going to start? Planning short-term and long-term goals helps to identify weaknesses and major tasks that need to be focused on. Perhaps, after drawing up the plan, you will understand that your goal is not to earn $20,000 for a trip on a liner, but to find like-minded people for hitchhiking around the world. Elon Musk wants to colonize Mars. Having drawn up the plan, he concluded that the main obstacle was the high cost of flying to the Red Planet. Now, Elon is busy developing more economical space transport. Number 10. Don't hold yourself back. You've probably heard about such a thing as emotional intelligence. It is the ability not to suppress but to manage your emotions and display them where it's appropriate. Also, suppressed emotions worsen physical well-being. Therefore, do not be shy to show your true feelings and emotions, at least for visiting doctors less often. Look at Oprah Winfrey, for example. That strong, powerful woman always speaks up and shows how she truly feels about something that matters to her. Number 9. Love what you do. Here's the favorite story of Mark Zuckerberg. In 1962, John Kennedy visited the NASA Space Center. In one of the offices, he noticed a cleaner who was so engrossed in sweeping the floor that he did not even notice him. "Hi, I am John Kennedy. What are you doing here?" Kennedy addressed him. The janitor answered, "I am working so that humanity could go to the moon, Mr. President." That's one great example of truly loving what you do and believing in its importance. If you are not obsessed with your own business or the goal you are aiming at, the path to success will be long and most likely endless. If you're not in love with your job, it's difficult to change your attitude towards it. If you cannot quit, try to consider your current position as a tool to achieve your goal. Number 8. Do what feels right to you. There will always be people giving you advice and offering you once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. They might be, indeed, doing it trying to help you. However, taking a decision only out of fear that the opportunity will be lost is wrong. Let your personal beliefs and inspiration move you, not fear. Only do what feels right to you and when it feels right to you. Follow Warren Buffett's advice. You don't have to swing at everything. You can wait for your pitch. Number 7. Spend money consciously. If you need to buy another dress, go ahead. But before you do it, consider how much closer this dress will bring you to your goal. Steve Jobs used to say, "Spending a dollar wisely is more difficult than earning it." That's very wise. Weren't you going to travel around the world? Maybe it's better to buy sneakers in which it will be more comfortable to hitchhike. Or to take a foreign language course, without which it will be difficult to organize a budget trip. If you are obsessed with your goal, then the refusal of a dress or any other impulse purchase will be an easy task for you. Number 6, use your time wisely. Time is a valuable resource, and one should also approach it in a conscious way, just like spending money. Mark Zuckerberg is positive that you can't succeed if you spend your energy on stupid and frivolous things. So he is trying to cleanse his life from things that don't have any sense. Choosing clothes is one of those things, according to him. No surprise we see him in the same gray t-shirt every day. We all have more significant time consumers than choosing clothes. For example, the inability to say no. Say no to gossip, social media, the wish to do several tasks simultaneously and then stop halfway. All these things consume your time that would be better invested in yourself, just like other resources. Are you looking for the light bulbs? Are you finding them? They can be anywhere, so keep watching till the end. Number 5, set priorities. It is impossible to be successful in everything. Sorry. If you plan to sell gingerbread cookies in a pastry shop but do not know how to bake them, you do not need to learn a new skill. Perhaps it will be more effective to find an expert in gingerbread baking and begin working together. Here's an example. Elon Musk believes in solar systems but understands that he doesn't have enough strength for everything. That's why he dedicated himself to Tesla and SpaceX, and the Solar City project is managed by other specialists. The habit of prioritizing is useful not only in work, but also in other aspects of life. If you decided to spend an evening with your family, do not get distracted by work and friends. The desire to succeed in everything will not only lead to failure, but will also consume your energy. Number 4, don't be afraid to fail. Do you know what Oprah Winfrey, Stephen King, and Walt Disney have in common? They all failed on their way to success, and they ended up doing more than well, as you know. The secret to use failure for your own good is to see it as a step towards success. If things didn't work this time, note what happened and you will find a way to fix it next time you try. Failure often gives birth to innovation. If you worry too much about making a mistake, you might miss that innovation in your way. Number 3, don't complicate your life. British business magnate Richard Branson teaches us that the desire to complicate things is your enemy. Everyone can create something complex. It's hard to do something simple. Progress has simplified communication, shopping, and cleaning the house for us. However, often the difficulties in life are provoked not by external circumstances, but by ourselves. Somebody complicates their lives through the sense of guilt, others through unpleasant people with whom they have to communicate, or through the desire to please everyone. Remember this: a person must breathe, drink water, and eat in order not to die if he wants to live. That's it. There should be no must in any other situation. Number 2. Say no to stereotypes and the priorities of other people. A woman's place is in the kitchen. Real men don't cry. We need children to have someone taking care of us when we are old. How often do you hear those? Stereotypes distort our perception of reality and also prevent us from having a good life, achieving our goals, and being happy. It was the desire to be different from others that helped many billionaires become what they are today. Steve Jobs knew what he was talking about. Your time is limited. That's why you shouldn't lose it by living other people's lives. Do not fall into the trap of dogma. Do not let the noise of other people's opinions beat your inner voice. Number 1. Live not only for yourself. For modern billionaires, philanthropy is a spiritual priority. Many of them spend money to support the needy, to develop art, education, and medicine. Bill Gates and Warren Buffett started their The Giving Pledge campaign, the idea of which is donating 50% of their income to charity. There are more than 150 participants in this campaign, including Mark Zuckerberg, George Lucas, Victor Pinchuk, and Vladimir Putin. Giving someone your time, attention, and energy means investing in them. Prioritizing correctly is important. Children in orphanages or animals in shelters need your time more than a neighbor who complains about her lazy husband. Of course, the principles described above won't make you a billionaire overnight. But success doesn't always mean money. It's also about doing what you love and feeling happy. Do you agree? And did you find all the light bulbs? Feel free to share in the comments.